Over 20 years ago, a group of rail enthusiasts used to meet at the Casino railway station to talk about their common interests: railways. In the late 1980s, for the last time, the Gold Coast Motor Rail whistled out and Old Casino Station was closed. This rail service was replaced with the XPT. In the latter part of 1989, a railway club was formed by those who used to meet at the Casino Station and some local people, with the initial aim of getting a train to run on the Murwillumbah line. But, until October of the same year, the group had concentrated on saving the rail infrastructure at Casino. Old Casino Station was threatened with demolition by the State Rail Authority, and the club joined forces with the townspeople to save it as a museum and a base for a standard gauge train. The club needed a name, and after a number of various choices, the Pacific Coast Railway Society was finally chosen. The new railway group soon became the driving force in saving the old station for a museum. The townspeople became inspired, and the Chamber of Commerce and Casino Council got behind the idea, and it was adopted by the Main Street program as part of a major town beautification and improvements project. The club's members and the community put their heads together with the visionary idea of building a miniature railway from the Summerland Way through the wetlands to the Old Casino Station. Since the vision of a miniature railway was first conceived, over 20 years of work and volunteer time have been given to the community to keep the track up to a safety standard, maintaining the parkland and gardens along the route, and the continuing work on developing the old station as a museum.
I declare this railway officially open.
With the official opening on the 3rd of October 1993, the track has been an enormous success. All visitors to the Old Station Museum must travel on the miniature trains. This means a whole lot to a new generation of North Coast children who have grown up in an area without regular passenger trains. The only experience of railways is by travelling on the miniature railway. The museum received a boost when the station and the surrounds were restored thanks to a federal government grant in 1995. The Fettler shed was turned into a miniature train depot, and some of our exhibits include a Vickers Fettler's quad trike. A new amenities building was erected based on a 1903 style station. The safe working system used on the mini rail is a modified train order working under the control of the train controller located at the old casino station. No train movement outside of the station limits is allowed without the permission of the train controller via a two-way radio. This is done for the safe passage of all trains using the mini rail track. A crossing loop is located about halfway between Old Casino and North Casino stations, which is long enough for a number of trains, and all drivers are to report to the train controller that they have arrived complete and in clear to allow the controller to grant permission to any opposing trains to depart for their respective stations. With the mini rail moving well into the 21st century, the current members have a number of projects to complete, one of which is the restoration of an 1862 sleeping carriage. This carriage was used exclusively on the Brisbane Limited Express during the 1960s, which used to run through Casino. New members are always welcome and are trained in the safe operation of the mini rail and can gain knowledge of railways in general, as well as other skills. In 2012, a new exhibit was added to the museum of an N-gauge train set which was donated to the club by Joan Hector of a late husband's layout. Thanks to her kind donation, many young visitors are enthralled at the detail of the layout. All members and operating staff at the Mini Rail Museum are volunteers, and the combined efforts of the members generate the income of $10,000 for this humble organisation to operate throughout the year. All maintenance and track repairs are carried out by certain members who volunteer their skills and time for the safety of all who travel on the trains and visit the surrounds. It is a relaxing journey on the Casino Mini Rail, and for those who take the time to visit the club's rail museum, can reminisce of an era when things in life were a little more relaxed and simple. At this point, we would like to thank all of those who have volunteered their time and efforts over the years for the enjoyment of families who travel on the trains and visit the museum. Thanks for watching our passage through time.